Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Where we last left off was... Excuse my cup being put on the table. Anyways, last episode we were helping a kid get to his parents, or save his parents from this experimental chamber thing that apparently was not known to us until literally going into it. And then we met this character named Aida, who sounded like an asshole and acted like an asshole. We were given an option to go through a door or save some human, and we chose to save some human. Because ultimately I felt like if we went through that door, we would have been stuck fighting some sort of monster. So, at least we're here now talking to Poseidon about that stupid chamber. Let's do this.
My Vicastes has returned. I can only presume you've delivered judgment to Atlantis.
You said you outlawed experimentation on humans. All of it was lies. The issue are out of control.
What are you talking about? My laws are absolute, and by them all must abide. I have declared it.
Your laws have done nothing. People are suffering under your rule, and you don't even realize it.
Oh,
No one would have the audacity to disobey me. Surely this is a mistake.
how do you know?
You should listen to her, you know.
Oh, it's her. But Aida's here.
Impossible. You're forbidden from entering the city.
So this is...
God!
Wait, Juno? Juno's here?
Your guards respect your sons. And when you appointed that hybrid as your dicastis, your sons turned to us.
Even my sons know better than to bow to a warmonger.
The humans are bringing war whether we want it or not, Poseidon.
They should after what you've done.
You
Yeah.
mean what they've forced us to do.
What?
Poseidon worries about the sun and his solar floral regeneration project. Catastrophe is coming for us. On that we agree. But there is only one catastrophe. Humanity.
Oh. So Juno never liked humans to begin with. And that's... I see. So this part of the DLC is to explain Juno's backstory from way back when, but to have us go through it in a way that's similar to a simulation, but it's kind of like a representation of what happened back then, because we never actually get a full story of Juno and how she got like affected by her other Isu ties and stuff like that. It's from the story from Assassin's Creed 3 and before that. So it's 3, Revelations, Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 2, and Assassin's Creed 1. So all that ties into this sort of story, and it kind of gets trickled off into the next set of Assassin's Creed, but it kind of loses its branch after so long because we didn't have any more story for Juno afterwards. But this time it looks like it's bringing back Juno for sure, just to make that story continue.
The end of a cycle in Atlantis doesn't have to be a catastrophe.
It's far worse. We've detected changes in the surface of the sun. If we don't prepare...
If we don't prepare, humans will kill us all. The only ecological catastrophe we face is the one we created ourselves.
But it's also interesting they didn't talk about Juno when she turned around and went into the door. But it's like, okay.
You can't trust Eta. He's a lunatic. You have no idea the monsters he's trapped in his hidden lair.
And that's true too.
It was hidden only to Poseidon. My wife knew everything about it.
Oh,
Hi,
Juno
Rick.
is his wife?
Project Olympus was my idea.
What? So Juno is... Interesting. But we know we excuse me. We as the player who played through Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3 knows what happened to the whole situation with the solar flare thing that they're talking about. So how does this play out differently, though? Is it that we get to change that? Or are we going to just live by it with a choice that we have to make?
When
here?
I got here, Poseidon said I was where I belonged. Someone tell me why I'm really here, now!
Yeah.
Such sadness. She's even more human than I expected. Eta, answer her.
Gladly. In you, we found opportunity. Imagine the possibilities if we duplicated your hybrid form.
F off.
We could employ our technology to control your mind. You, hybrid, can be used to craft Juno's ultimate weapon.
Or rather, you could have been. My husband's experiment was promising, but after observation, we've decided you are a failure. Our new weapon is far deadlier than you could ever be.
Oh no.
Hekatochires. Aida, you didn't.
I did.
The Hekatochires will rise. Project Olympus will strike fear so deeply into the hearts of humanity, they would never consider revolt. And you will declare my husband the Vikastis Vasilevs.
Wow.
Vikastis, stop this. If they're successful, we are doomed. All of us. You have to trust me.
I trust you, but I need to, like... Yeah, I do want to stop these people, because they are going to kill people and then force them into oppression.
You, deal with these two. I'll find a way to stop their plans.
Oh, okay, I guess. Yeah, deal with those two. I can't deal with anything. Wow. Wow, Poseidon's pretty strong. Ooh.
It's too late. The procedure was already a success. The Hekatochires lives. Can't you hear him stir?
You did this in my laboratory under the palace?
Yes.
Entrance was barred when I outlawed human experimentation.
Oh god, there it is. Whatever that monster is.
Is that sound? Is that your weapon?
I will bring justice to this town, but I need you to stop the Hekatochires before it kills us all. Go!
Okay, jeez. Unless Poseidon is lying to us and he did that just to make him look like he knows what he's doing, I have no clue. If it backfires on us that Poseidon actually knew about this and he wanted this to happen, I would not be surprised. And holy hell, there's a lot of human bodies or dead body things here. What in God's name? Where are we? Is this under the lab? Oh god, I'm hoping I'm prepared for this because I think this is really bad. I have no clue if I can do this yet, or if I can fight this crap easily. There's a lot of human bodies, holy hell. Why does this looks like it came out of Dark Souls? The monster looks like it came out of Dark Souls. Oh. We made a noise. Yeah, it looks like it came out of Dark Souls or something. Excuse me, my throat is early morning throat. Oh jeez, what is that? Oh, he's throwing the bodies of the...
By the gods!
Oh jeez, that was close.
Are those people?
Yeah, they are. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez. There's some enemies, they're gonna explode. I don't like this. So I have to keep my eyes peeled with explodies.
These minions are from Aida's experiments. I can't get too close.
Of course. Alright, I gotta be careful because I don't think I had enough arrows walking into this. Oh jeez! Okay, that was a close one. Don't you hate it when the arrows hit you wrong? Oh, there's a gas thing. Oh jeez, I forgot about the arrows! Those not arrows, the gaseous area here. Oh jeez! Nope, don't you dare. Oh jeez. Okay, I see it. Oh jeez. Oh wait, what is it doing? Gotta walk away then. Where did it go? Oh jeez. Okay, so it's gonna drop a bunch of things on us. Oh no. Oh, son of a gun. I hate this so much.
Feast.
Okay, I don't know how to do this better. Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess that's what it does. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's throwing bodies around again. Oh, God, no! No! Oh, jeez. Okay, I got some help. I got some adrenaline for that, for whatever it is. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. Oh, I guess that's how it goes.
In death.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
The only one dying.
It's you. Yes, I get it. I get it. Oh, God, there's a lot of enemies here. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. No. No, please. No, no. I didn't mean to get... Oh, God, he just threw me around. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, come... Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna just destroy me again. Where does he go? I don't know. Oh, there I see. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Oh, okay, I didn't know that was gonna be happening. Ooh. So far, the fight is not doing so bad, I think. I don't know how much more surprises they got, but I hope there's not too much more surprises to deal with. How did that miss? Oh, jeez. There we go. This guy's easy to dodge, it seems like. So. It's easier to dodge this guy a little bit. I see. Oh boy. No! Oh, I don't want those poison gases to be there. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go for death arrows for once. Oh shoot. Oh. Oh, come on! I just got out of that spot too. Okay, I need to get out of that spot. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, jeez, no! I was in the middle of, like, getting out of that spot, too. Get up, get up. There we go, we got him. We killed him with the hero strike ability. Oh my god, the hero strike ability. Thank goodness, that was like a one-chop kill. Oh, that was so friggin' intense. Apple of Eden.
Honor the fallen by wielding their fear.
So we get the Apple of Eden for that. Oh, there was just a bunch of dead bodies in that thing. Holy hell, dude. Poseidon?
Remarkable. You really are the greatest of the humans and of my people.
Where's Juno and Etta?
Imprisoned, for now. But they will not stop.
I can tell. I'll stop this once and for all.
If imprisonment won't stop them, then leave them alone in a room with me. I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
I
What would
guess.
that prove? That you're as cruel as Juno and her husband?
Better
I
than
don't
them.
intend to prove anything. I intend to stop this and save those that suffered because of your hubris.
So in the end, you brought judgment to Atlantis after all. Very well, Gastis. Do you still have Cerberus' device?
Yeah. Randomly do. Put them together. I mean, I do want to shut down Juno and Aida for being dicks. Well, I shouldn't say that, but being ridiculous people who are just like really rude just to kill people because they think that it's better it's the better their version of themselves, or the better versions of whatever they want it to do. It's just ridiculous. Who the hell thinks that was a great idea? That was awful. Those people didn't deserve to be monsters. It's just these guys were wanting to make a monster, not make humans. Or protect humans, or protect themselves. They just want to kill things.
I didn't tell you everything about your stuff. It is a bridge between your two selves. But by coupling it with the powers of the devices you retrieved from the Cerberus and the Gadohires, we can end Atlantis' cycle forever.
Oh. Hello?
I wasn't just awakening my sixth sense. I was unlocking the power to destroy the entire city.
Ah, interesting.
In the wrong hands, the staff has the power to destroy everything. That is why you, and only you, could be its keeper.
I see. So the purpose of the staff is to destroy all, or to protect all, maybe, I guess? Or destroy things, I guess? Yeah, let's ask some questions. Let's have these like remaining questions to understand the story a bit more clearly, Poseidon. Tell me everything. Clearly. Slowly now, Poseidon. Slowly. I'm just gonna...
If we sink the city, but I'm in it, then I die too.
No. You are the keeper of the staff. It will protect you. Unfortunately for you, now is not your time.
Oh. Well, it makes sense because whoever owns the staff is the keeper. But being as the keeper, you live on forever without dying until the next keeper takes the staff away from you. So basically, that's the rule for the staff.
The humans in this city don't deserve to die.
When we do this, the horns will wail and the animals will be set free. Humans in the Borimos ring will know to take their boats. I assure you, they will escape.
If we do this, you and your sons...
They
My
won't die.
family have had generations to show kindness, modesty, temperance. We refused. And in so doing, this choice was made by us as much as by you.
Oh, so with this action that we do, this whole city of Atlantis is gone. But everybody else, like the humans, will know that, and they will be signaled to leave this Atlantis city. But they basically live on this earth for the rest of their lives afterwards. Like, they are the next generation of whatever they're doing, and they continue their civilization. And that's how mankind, or humankind, was made afterwards. Wow, okay, I guess.
You act like you knew this would happen.
Yes.
I'm tired, just as you are. I waited many cycles for Atlantis' final judgment to come.
Oh.
I only wish it had come sooner. Think of the suffering it would have prevented.
I see. So he wanted to give up being a god character, or a character who's considered like a god, because he knew that his race or his kind wasn't actually being what they wanted it to, and they've already screwed up, and now and they wanted that to just end. They just wanted their world to end already because they're just tired of everything. That's kind of interesting.
You said it yourself. Juno and Aida will never stop. I've seen those laboratories, the experiments in them. There's only one way to end the suffering here. Destroy this place.
I don't have any other choice, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure it's meant to be destroyed anyways. This place needs to be destroyed eventually. So how are we gonna watch the destruction of the whole place? Oh, so the animals learn to get out of there quickly. It's time. All the Isus are gone, but the humans will live. Basically. Yeah, because all Isu needs to stay behind while the humans get to leave. So basically they're flooding the whole city. Yeah, they're just basically flooding the whole city. Wow. Whoa, he's just gonna drop his spear? Wow. Well, we do have a spear in our inventory, actually. But, wow.
My one wish is that I had more time to learn from you.
Oh.
In time, I may have learned to be more human.
Here, Poseidon.
Can we not return to this place anymore? I'm wondering. Oh, there's the lady. And she's gonna drag Layla out of the thing. I didn't say Layla in the last episode. I do apologize. I say Aisha because I was thinking Aisha for some reason. Yeah, because Layla is still watching the world as Cassandra at that point. So does that mean that she's gonna accept us or hate us for trying to side with the humans as Layla? Whoa.
Keeper of the Staff, your trials are over.
Back
Okay.
in the throne room.
Tell me, now that you have seen the fate of Atlantis, how do you feel?
So the fate will always be that Atlantis would be destroyed. No matter what choices I made, it always will come down to it. Because, in truth, Isu was meant to be destroyed. And like, Isu race and kinds had to go away anyways eventually. But, I feel tired. I'm just tired. I want to go home. Either of these two, I don't know. I don't think I feel powerful. I just felt like I wanted to go home. Yeah, I want to go home.
It's been a long time since I've seen my crew. My friends, Varnavas. I feel homesick.
I do agree,
The
though.
Keeper has no home. The trials are complete, but your journey is long, and will take you to civilizations that have yet to be born.
So what was all this?
What you have experienced are echoes of memories, distorted, but no less real.
Whose memories?
The
Oh.
issue. Some were even my own. In my time as Dikastis, I also tried to bring balance to Atlantis, but it wasn't enough.
I see.
You?
And now you.
So she's the one who was like... So she was the one behind the actions that we sort of made. So basically we were just playing her memory. So it's a memory within a memory. What an inception. Anyways, why did the people I see from my life? Yeah. The little girl in Brasidas.
My trials forced me to reunite with my grandfather,
Phoebe.
Phoebe, Brasidas, even Elpinor.
And in so doing, you passed a valuable trial. The staff has the power to prolong life. That is not your role. You must learn to say goodbye again and again, but let death take what it will from this world.
Were they real?
They are with you always, so yes. In time you must let them go, but that will be another trial.
Oh, okay, I guess. I'm guessing it's a trial to let emotions kind of roll through and not judge based on emotion, but judge based on logic, I guess. I think that's what pretty much is going on with a lot of that part, was just trying to teach you, like, which is logical and which is emotional. Like, how do you feel about things and how you feel about some other things. Yeah.
My trials in Elysium brought destruction and rebellion.
Yeah.
Not due to you, but Persephone. She was a ruler who controlled her domain through extreme order. In so doing, you saw that her rule was doomed to failure.
To some degree, yeah. I actually see that happening, because even if I wasn't involved, sooner or later, in whatever amount of time later, the rebellions would rise up and really destroy Elysium entirely. But we kind of gave him less of a brunt of that failure for losing that rule.
In the underworld, I was forced to endure a realm of pure chaos.
Indeed. Hades was a king who invited that chaos, and devastation came with it. But know this, you will be forced to endure far worse suffering before your death has come.
Oh, come on. That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude to say that right now.
Elysium and the underworld were doomed. But in Atlantis, I almost thought Poseidon and I could do some good.
Yet there you discovered the issue as we really were. flawed. No matter how many times I have seen that echo of memory, my home always meets destruction.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's destined to do that because that's history. That's part of their history, I guess, I'd say.
I'm ready to leave. You coming? We are entwined after all.
With that staff, yeah.
You saw Persephone rule through order, Hades through chaos, and even had a taste of being a ruler yourself in Atlantis.
Not really.
It was a disaster.
Yeah.
You have seen there is no path to power for the Keeper. In the staff, you have the ability to bring this world to its knees, but that is not your role. You must use your strength to restrain the power of the staff, to guard it, to keep.
The Keeper. Be the Keeper. But I think it's... Okay, I'll talk more about it once we get done with this part. Yeah, I wanna get to it, but I wanna keep that thought in my head, stored somewhere, and then bring it back when I want to talk about it.
My mother once told me I was sent by the gods to protect this world. I gave her my word. And now, I give my word to you.
Wow. And a bow. I see. So in order to pass the trial to keep the staff, you need to be able to go
And what
through
of your
those.
word, heir of memories? You must wake up and redeem yourself before it's too late, or it will be you who tears this world apart.
Oh yeah.
Now awake. The interloper has found you.
What?
Wake!
The interloper?
Now!
Who's the interloper? Yeah, so we're going back to Layla to kind of close out this DLC's like storyline, I think. So we're done with Cassandra once and for all for this story. So we're now going to finish up Layla's storyline completely here.
No! Where are you?
Talking to yourself, Layla Hassan?
Oh, it's so...
Clearly,
Damn it.
the Isu artifact has had quite the effect on you. You're going mad.
Are you sure about that, buddy?
Mr. Berg, you finally showed up.
Most impressive. I knew if anyone could discover this place, it was you. But you left Abstergo before you could be assigned this mission.
Sigma 6 found it just fine after you tapped into our comm signal. We know it was you.
Correct. What you don't know is that I've been listening in for much longer. Ever since you found the Book of Herodotus, from Templar research I'm sure you stole.
Oh, you guys stole just as much as we did by listening into our call. I don't know what kind of double standard you got, but you stole from us too, you asshole.
Abstergo are murderers, and you're nothing but their killing machine.
A righteous claim. And what of the Sigma team I dispatched earlier to find you? You killed them.
Only two.
Look, I saw your files in the Abstergo database. I know about Alina. If you knew what the staff could do for her...
Don't say a word about her.
Then forget it! I was trying to compromise.
No compromising. The artifact is coming with me.
Actually, you can't pull it away, actually. I actually think this guy's an idiot, because he didn't do his research, but... Or at least he wouldn't know anyways, because it's kind of given to those who are destined to keep it. So if this guy, if also thinks that he could just take the staff with him alone, he can't. He has to take my body with it, because technically the staff is attached to me until Layla passes it on to another keeper who actually is destined to keep that staff.
You had no right to do what you did to Deanna. You should have come after me.
You're always next on the list. I'll check you off today.
You can't kill me either, because I think that, if anything, the characters... Anybody who holds staff have infinite life, I think.
You're a real Yahomar, so this is over.
Indeed. The world outside is coming to its inevitable end. Whose side you're on won't matter anymore. Come. Hand over the staff.
It does matter. I'll always be an assassin. And if you want the staff, you're gonna have to take it from me.
Okay.
First Victoria, now me. Admit it, you can't handle the power of the artifact.
Wait, why is Victoria in this statement for you? I also don't see any health, so I don't know. I'm glad I was fighting a lot of the times with the spear, because I'm getting used to using the staff a lot. I don't know why.
Wanna know my favorite thing about the staff?
Don't kill him, please. Don't kill him.
It's the immortality.
Petty to the end.
The thing is, Mr. Berg, I don't care if you live or die. You just gotta get out of my way. Face it. Templar's lost.
Please don't kill him. No! Layla, don't kill him. No! Stop. Oh my god. It shows that she's out of control. That Layla's out of control. I don't think Layla deserves a staff if she's doing this kind of thing every time. Stop, Layla. Just let him suffer and be done.
Altair 2, come in. Altair 2, come in. Atlantis has been compromised.
My legs.
My legs.
Alethea? Alethea!
Oh. Layla, just stop. You're just being a weirdo now.
Okay, think, Layla. Your comms are broken. How do you get help?
He has comms, doesn't he? Oh no, it's through... She's still not... Yeah, she is really dead. Wow. Really? I get to bring her back to life? I would say I failed you, Victoria, because I don't think we have a choice to reborn or like revive her though. I think she might revive her anyways, but
Vic, I failed you. I'm sorry I didn't listen. I wasn't there when you needed me. Remember that night you made dinner? I'm sorry I said you can't cook. If I knew this is what would happen, I never would have... Please. Send me a sign. Your earpiece.
what? Just randomly your earpiece? How would you know it's your earpiece of some sort? What the hell?
Can anyone hear me?
Victoria, we've been trying to find a way to force communication. First, we lost everyone's vitals, and
Elena.
then...
It's me.
Layla? How? This is Victoria's channel. Where is she? What's been happening down there? Did you finish the trials?
Yes, we have the staff. I finished our trials, but...
That's incredible! An actual Isu artifact in assassin control. This changes everything.
I'm not in control, Elena, and nothing's changed. Also, Berg is the interloper. He's in the throne room with me. Look, I'll explain everything, but the Templars know what we're doing, and they're after us. I need you to get me out of here.
With you? Are you safe?
We fought. He passed out, but he's stable. Please don't make me check on him.
You didn't... kill him.
No. He's still alive.
I mean, we can get information
Sit
out
tight,
of him.
Layla. We're coming for you, but it might take time. What are you gonna do?
Hop back in the Animus.
Until you get here, I'm going back into the Animus. There are a lot of people to say goodbye to.
Yeah, because we're no longer gonna be Cassandra in the next game. Yeah. I'm... Wait, is that it? Is that the end of the Fate of Atlantis DLC entirely? Alright, well, let's watch what happens, I guess. I don't really know what's gonna happen now, since we're going back into the Animus again. Yeah, if we're done with the... If it closes out with the whole, like, Cassandra talking about how she feels about, like, leaving Atlantis and everything, I'm wondering if it will have some sort of ending cutscene to just kind of close out the Fate of Atlantis DLC. But, I mean, that kind of did it, I think. The Layla going back to the Animus kind of felt like the final cutscene of the DLC. So, we'll see. We will see. I mean, I don't know what to expect here either, because I have no clue.
This is all starting to weigh on me. I could really use a break.
The Great Escape. Wait, what? There's a new quest called The Great Escape? Corfu quest. Wait, is this the DLC for... or not the DLC, the updated content that we had for the... whatchamacallit? Yeah, that was the updated content, isn't this? The updated content with the Valhalla stuff? Because this is technically... the Valhalla stuff. Yeah, I think this is the Valhalla. I don't know what Corfu is, what the hell Corfu means. I think that might be the name of the Valhalla character, maybe? Potentially. Crown of Poseidon. 50% damage while in contact with water. How the hell would I ever be in waters? What? I asked myself, like, how the hell would I have water in the middle of that? It's just weird. Anyways, no, I wanted to do something, but holy heck. This place is, like, goddamn, like, smoggy as heck. Foggy and smoggy. What time is it? Oh yeah, definitely overtime. Alright, so, sheesh. There's no credits, because this game technically doesn't like doing credits ever, I feel like. I'll save here for now and just kind of close out with my finishing thoughts of Fate of Atlantis DLC. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the Fate of Atlantis DLC. Oh, there's the credits here. I'll probably not play this until the final episode, I guess. I think that will probably be what I will do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so once we finish up the content of the Valhalla content that they updated, like, earlier this year, I think it was? Like, in 2022, earlier this year, I think? I might be wrong. I can't remember. It's been so long since I last talked about it and saw of it. But anyways. Let me put my controller down so I can talk better. So I don't drop my controller while I'm talking. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video or another video of mine on the, on another series, I guess. Like, if you guys want to continue watching, there will be more content still. We have one more thing to do, and that is the extra content that Ubisoft updated with in connections to Valhalla, and then connecting it to Odyssey. So we're pretty much at the final stretch of this game. I won't do any of the side content or the side quests that you saw on the list. I think those one takes a little bit longer to do. I don't want to just try to aim for those because that takes forever. Unless I encounter them randomly, I will do them. But I don't think I would want to do like a full completionist run of every single content in the game, because that's just not my style. I think I want to just stick to just side quests, main quests. If there's a side quest I missed out on and I get it during the extra content that we go through, I'll do them too, because I'm pretty sure that those are just ones that the stragglers that I just left out without knowing that they existed because I did something or I went to a certain area that I haven't been to yet. In the game. So I think that's probably what that will happen for the next set of episodes for the series, which will be the final few episodes left that takes that time. I don't know how much content there is added to it. I'm guessing it's going to be a 2-hour content maybe. So that would give me about 4 episodes or so, stuff like that. But essentially that's what I'm seeing in terms of predicting what that's going to be like. So we'll see what that looks like in the next few episodes. So, otherwise, yeah, I want to talk about the Fate of Atlantis DLC, kind of give my sort of, like, take on it. I mean, if some people are not interested, then this is pretty much it for those people who are not interested in hearing what I have to say. But, for my thoughts of the Fate of Atlantis DLC, I think it's a really good DLC. I think it's a pretty good DLC as a whole, but in individual parts of it, I felt was very disappointing, or somewhat disappointing. Not very disappointing, but somewhat disappointing. Because a lot of the choices, when they were talking a lot of the times, felt disconnected, because it felt like they were reusing some of the dialogue lines to retrofit or try to make it fit every decision that the player makes. So, like, sometimes it felt so disconnected. Like, at one point, the dialogue is like, like it felt disappointing at the last parts of Fate of Atlantis, where it's like you're saying something and it's very serious tone, and then you're angry. It's like that's why I sometimes will say I'm confused. What's going on here? Why are we switching tones here in the dialogue? And I think that was one of those big problems that I had with the dialogues at the final parts of it, is that they kind of felt like they kind of just make it fit to the story by your choice of saying, and then it doesn't really work, and it just feels disconnected somewhat in the characters' like readings and stuff like that. So I was just like, okay, I guess. Or it's just like a serious information talk, and then suddenly it's an emotional talk. It's like, what? Like, don't disconnect me. Just, it needs to transitions in a nice way, but it doesn't do that. But I'm really glad that the DLC did kind of take a run at what we already know about Juno, the Isus and stuff like that, and they're trying to rewind us back to that point of when Atlantis and Isu and everything was kind of destroyed, in a sense. Destroyed, quote unquote. And I think that it's a nice take on trying to bring that into the game, but I feel like it misses out on the point of making it an Olympus-style, like, DLC. Like, there's no Zeus, there's no Athena, there's no Hermes, there's no... no, not Hermes. There's no Artemis. There's no, like, other sort of, like, otherworldly, mythical Greek gods. There's just a certain select few they chose to keep because they want to center it around this sort of one-part realm per part. And I like it, but I also felt like it just misses an opportunity to talk about the drama between the gods, the Greek gods, but they were using it as a way to tie in the sort of Isu sort of like personality, the Isu history and stuff like that, which is fine, but I just felt like it's just so cornered off in a sense that just felt disconnected a little bit for me. And I think I know why the inspiration to create Phoenix Uprising or something like that, the game that they made that was released that I felt like I've forgotten all about because of the fact that they made it, and it was literally just a weird spin-off of the series, of this particular part of the series, but also a weird trying to copy the Breath of the Wild gameplay stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. I just felt like they could have just stuck by it with extra content here and lived by that sort of storytelling in the world building for Isu stuff, like an extra world realm. They could have, I felt like if they budgeted properly, like keep the worlds kind of more smaller for Elysium, maybe keep the world smaller for Hades, and make a third realm before Atlantis, it would have made a much more interesting story. Like the third one would be like somewhere in the clouds or something like that, like up in the skies and stuff, and you can't drop down to the thing. It would have been nice. I mean that's a technical challenge and a design challenge to kind of create a level that's like in the world, like up in the air, and you can just fall and die. But obviously, I think that otherwise, I think that it would have been nice to have some sort of variation of like all the gods talking about the Isu stuff. Like you're kind of building up towards the Isu stuff instead of talking about rulers and kingdoms and stuff like that. It felt like it was just talking about what kind of rulings that the player has to go through to understand like how poorly some people are, like how poor leadership works under these circumstances. Those kind of things are okay, but I just felt like there's not enough to explore that to make it interesting to me. Instead, it's just help bring an uprising, help bring another uprising, because literally Elysium had the uprising thing. Poseidon's Atlantis is another uprising thing, but mostly for humans. And then Hades doesn't have an uprising, but he just has this sort of like rule-based torture everybody and kind of drown down the sort of experience to fit his needs and fit his wantings and stuff like that. I don't know. I just felt that the story in that point would have it was a little bit just too quickened by that point. Like I just felt like I just felt like the whole idea was just very, like, quick, but it was, like, it did its best to try to draw it out further to make sure that people can kind of get used to the idea of the whole thing and everything. But, yeah, I just felt like the whole story was just kind of meh entirely. Like, I get the point, but it was just meh. But I think at the end of the story, the end of this Fate of Atlantis, I realized something, and the thing that I want to talk about was that the Keeper, they said that, you finally reached the end of your trials. you now recognize everything as a keeper. And I was like, wow, okay, now I realize, yeah, this is really interesting. I didn't think that I was training myself to be a keeper by going around and doing the sort of stuff that I need to do as a keeper to do the thing. I just came to that realization how big it was to go through all these things to realize that those things have contributed to how Cassandra became as a keeper. So I was really cool and fascinated by the whole experience entirely to build up that moment to be Cassandra. But then Layla's follow-up was kind of, it missed a lot for me, because Layla shows so little, but she also doesn't have a likability. Like, she has no likability for me no more. Like, in Origins, it was fine. Like, I was like, okay, cool, she's a rebel. She's against Abstergo. Great. By default, by destiny. She's against Abstergo. Fine. That's awesome. That's a really fantastic thing to do. And then you look in the other way, in Odyssey so far, nothing makes her interesting anymore, because all that story gets shot through the window. Like, they just threw her out of the window and said, yeah, she doesn't care anymore. Like, they cared a lot in Origins, and then they cared little in Odyssey. I would not be surprised if Valhalla cared far less than this particular entry, and I so hate it, because it's like, you could just write a separate experience for Layla that just kind of gets interjected every now and then, but it's like, no, they don't do that. They choose to just make a byproduct to make an excuse. They just wanted to make a character for an excuse to bring the next assassin into the game. It just, I always felt disappointed. I don't know. I always wanted to keep playing Assassin's Creed for the modern day stuff, the modern day characters, but no, it every time always falls short the following game after, and then it keeps falling apart afterwards. I mean, Desmond Miles is an exception. By all means, he was the only exception, because his journey kind of makes sense, but here, none of the stories make sense anymore. He spent 5 games, or whatever, to explain some nonsensical character that doesn't exist to us, or that doesn't really make sense to us at all. And then you come back with an actual character for once, and then you just wrote it really well, and then you wrote it very poorly. And I was just like, there's no input to the people from Origins to Odyssey, I think, and there was this huge disconnect, and I realized that just now, that, like, while talking here, it's just, I feel like they may not have connected the dots together, and they just left Layla to just read some bare-bone lines just to make sure that she exists, and just to make sure that she passes on her legacy from Cassandra, or passes on her legacy from Origins and stuff. Like, it's just poor. It's just, write better. It would have been better, but I don't know. Even Victoria's death was very weird and awkward to me. So I think that I would have not liked, I don't know why Victoria had to die. This just made no sense to me, honestly. Just to fuel the rage, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't help do anything from the character, neither does it help anything for the player itself. Like, Victoria wasn't seen as a traitor like in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where we found out that I forgot her name. That Desmond found out that the lady Lucy, I think it was her name. Yeah, found out that she was a Templar herself, and it's like, huh? It's like, what? That's a surprise. But then it's like, I don't know, a part of it was plot purposed, and a part of it was kind of confusing. Here, it's the same thing. It's just the same idea. We're killing a character. Do we have a choice not to kill the character? No, you gotta kill the character. Why? Just kill her. We don't want her to be there. We want her just dead. No her in the next game, just dead. I was like, why? What is the point? Is this to push the character to change? But it didn't push the character to change. It pushed the character to some weird ass storyline of, you're not fit to be the keeper. And then nothing. Like, literally nothing afterwards. I just don't get it. I really don't get the story from that point onwards. After Victoria's death, I really don't get what happened to Layla. I just felt like it was just Layla just going insane, and then power hungry, and then she's not power hungry. I'm just like, what is this? What is this stupidity of a story written to make the character seem like they cared or they were human, but they're not even human to begin with in that mindset of how they were making those choices. I don't know. I just felt that the Layla story fell short for the Fate of Atlantis DLC, and I think that's the final thing I want to say about Layla in that DLC regards. But I do think that the world building and the level design was really cool. I really like it. I do think there are some things that could have been improved, but that's totally fine. That's my opinion, a subjective look, not so much as an objective look about the Atlantis and Hades realm, Underworld, I guess they call it. Underworld suck. Bare bones level design, fine. Design artistically terrible. Hate it. It was cool, but I hate it. And then Atlantis, it was cool. I don't really hate it. It was kind of okay. I think it could have been much more better structured, or interestingly more structured than just the same block over block. It's whatever. Another subjective view again. Elysium, the best looking place, by far the most unique place I would ever want to go to and try to like do more missions in, but unfortunately it was only for that one part. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. That's all I could say about the Fate of Atlantis DLC. Should you pick it up? Yeah, I definitely would say yes. Just to close out your Odyssey adventure, this definitely fulfills that final part of that adventure and journey, and kind of gives you that look into the world that used to be, or the world that ties in somewhat to the story of the main game stuff. Not really important to play, but it's nice to play, I would say. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for the Fate of Atlantis DLC. So thank you guys for joining me on the Fate of Atlantis DLC. I am done with this DLC, but we're not done with this game. We got more to go. We got a little bit more, I guess, with the Valhalla DLC connection, or Valhalla content connection for the free update that was given. And we'll do that, finish all that, and then once we hit the end of that, that's it for this game. And that will be the true ultimate edition of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that we are done with this content. And I will be moving forward to either the next Assassin's Creed game, which will either be Valhalla, which I'm probably not going to do, I think. I'm probably going to skip over it for now and wait for a long while before I start jumping into that. Or I will go back to Revelations, because I did finish Brotherhood back then when I was starting Odyssey, I think. No, I was starting Origins, I think. I was about to finish, or I was kind of like part ways into Origins. And then I was done with Brotherhood somewhere there. And then I ended up continuing into Odyssey instead of like going back to finish Revelations, which I didn't get to start Revelations yet. So that will be a good opportunity to go backwards in time, finish Revelations, and catch it up to Unity, I believe, was the last one I didn't get to do on the channel. I did Rogue. I started off with Assassin's Creed Rogue and then moved my way forward from Rogue to Syndicate to Origins to Odyssey, I believe. And then in between those were the Chronicles, the Assassin's Creed Chronicles series. So if you missed any of those series, I would recommend you check those out if you want to see those series for sure. But I already finished Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 and Brotherhood, so they were fantastic, and I think that they were nice to go back to every now and then, because there was a lot of differences between this thing and those things in those games. So it's just like, it's incredible of a difference. And I'll probably be shocked the same way probably when I start playing Revelations. Anyways, other than that, that's it for this episode. That's it for now, this DLC. And again, more episodes to come for Odyssey, because we're not done yet. So other than that, Roz out.